Jackson with 6 seconds left in the game. For 3. The Heat have won it. It's over. It's over. Christmas comes early to Miami.
What a great win for Pat Riley and his Miami Heat.
Just a few goosebumps looking back at Dan Marley's punt. One of the 15 Heat wins in the 43-game rivalry between Miami and Utah. Was always a thrill to not only play against John Stockton and Karl Malone, but to beat them.
Now, it's amazing, all the guys that went through, the opponents that came through that old arena, the 20 years of the Heat. And one of the things I really like, Eric, and cherish is the fact that we were there for most of it.
Absolutely, Coach. We echo that. We were there for all of it. 20 years worth.
I scouted a few games where I missed a few at home.
Jazz lead the all-time series 27-15, but Miami has won 7 of the last 8 against Utah. Last time the Jazz swept the season series, you got to go back to 5 years ago. Millsap got 1 of the 2 for Utah. Jazz lead at 29-20. Heat lead at 29-24. Barron twisting and drawing a foul. Miami has outscored Utah in this quarter 8-1, and Earl Barron will head to the free throw line for the first time this season.
He looks
Actually, the second time this year.
Looks a lot more comfortable now tonight, knowing that he might play. He mentioned it himself. He's much more mentally prepared, as Jason Jackson told us, and he's getting into the flow. You mentioned 3 rebounds early. That time he took the ball to the basket strongly and drew the foul. And this could be a good situation for Earl Barron and the Heat with using him as that backup.
Earl Barron not drafted after his career at Memphis. This is his 3rd season with the Heat, but he hasn't played in many games. Last year, 28. In his career, this is his 37th NBA contest.
He came in as a big forward. Well, I'm sorry, he came in as a center with Udonis at the power forward spot, and then moved over to the power forward when Shaq came in.
Boy, that's an exciting young player right there that just made that rebound and follow. 6'6" C.J. Miles out of Skyline High School in Dallas, Texas. He was drafted right out of high school with a 2nd-round pick back in 05, and Coach, he's starting to show some signs of breaking through. Davis missing on the 3. That's Millsap with a rebound and the outlet to Darren Williams. Here's Miles. He had a breakout type of game last night, and he's picking up right where he left off. He scored 10 at Orlando last night on 4 for 6 shooting, and Coach almost instantly, C.J. Miles with 4 points in the last 4 minutes.
And he was working out with assistant coach Scott Layton before the game. And he was doing very well, shooting the jump shots, going to the basket. He got a real good sweat getting ready for tonight's game.
5 points for Dwayne Wade. The Heat are up by 5. Cook on Williams. Davis guarding Harper. Shaq is on Boozer. Here's Darren Williams. He got the step. Millsap on the finish. Well, you give the point guard an advantage like that, he's going to create another mismatch somewhere along the line. 3 points now for Millsap.
Well, this is what the league created, but not allowing hand checking or forearm checking on the perimeter. You got guys going to the basket, creating for themselves and teammates, just like that. Just what D-Wade just did, and just what happened at the other end. So a lot of the game is played on a drive to the painted area and finish or pass to an open teammate.
First foul on Harpering, 3rd against the Utah Jazz in this quarter. Side out of bounds for Miami. Darren Williams already with 8 points and 5 assists for Utah. Wade guarded by Williams. This is Barron. 1 dribble and up she goes. Kaboom! Earl Barron's first field goal tonight. So Barron with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Miami with a 5-point advantage. 7 minutes gone, actually just under 7 minutes left in this first half.
We saw the jump shot right there we talked about with Earl Barron. He'll bury that all night.
Boozer left open, and right now he's not clicking. He's missed his first 6 shots. Davis reels it in, sends it out as he was falling out of bounds. So Carlos Boozer scoreless on 0 for 6 shooting and only 1 rebound. This is Cook, 8 to shoot. He will. Short, rebound O'Neal. Shaq again on the offensive board.
Oh, man.
That time he was unable to finish, but Shaquille O'Neal, 8 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. Darren Williams at the other end, double clutching and finding a way to get to 10 points for Utah. The Jazz down 3. Williams is 5 of 6 for the Jazz.
You're seeing one of the best young point guards in the NBA in Deron Williams. He and Chris Paul are the heir apparents to being the best guards in the NBA.